Fresh air, love it. Good feeling, honestly. So, today we're gonna try to create this amazing water simulation in Houdini 20. Let's see what happens. Hi everyone, this is Dyson. Welcome to my channel. And this is a fresh air, as you can see. And for the record, I didn't sleep last night, so I'm high, kinda. So without further ado, let's begin. You see, a lot of you guys give me a nice comment. As you can see, I love this comment, this powerful motivation comment. For example, sorry, pretty useless. No, okay, not that one. But yeah, a lot of you guys requested for water simulation or flip simulation tutorial, so we gonna do that. I saw this amazing simulation. As you can see, you see all these slow motion and splashy white water. So I said to myself, this is Houdini 20, right? It will be simple to do. Okay, let's begin. Okay, first on my Patreon, we did amazing water simulation. We mimic this wave by amazing expression, module expression. And of course, we did that simulation. And after that, we added a white water, as you can see, and we optimized that white water because it's too much and the PC will explode if you not optimize that. It's an interesting lesson on my Patreon. And with that, as you can see, we have this amazing simulation. You see, we have this mesh as a water simulation, easy, and we have this amazing VDB represent a white water, including foam and splashy effect, as you can see. So we're gonna import these two in the lab. So all that is available on my Patreon, of course, the link in the description. And we have amazing stuff there, including the video, the scene file, and our new digital asset, for example, Destruction X. You can join that. It's have many benefit, honestly. And many thanks for these amazing people. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Okay, let's begin. Okay, let's begin with dropping a LAP network, and let's dive in and sub import, blah blah blah, easy. I import the water. As you can see, we have that in the hierarchy. And yeah, this is the simple mesh. And out of the box, we need a physical sky, as you can see. And yeah, after physical sky, we need a camera. I will create that from this menu. And karma, it will give us a karma render and USD exporter, as you can see. And I will use XPU rather than CPU. Okay, and as you can see, we're gonna mimic this look. You see, we're gonna try. I don't know. This is amazing, honestly. And yeah, we're gonna try to mimic this look. As you can see, you see, we have a sunset or sunrise look. And first, we're gonna begin with a focal length. I love these wide lenses. For example, 70 focal length. And yeah, we have this render out of the box, and we can manipulate this parameter for adjusting the sky, easy. Okay, because we are not in 20.5 yet, we don't have any quick surface material. We're gonna create this boring material library and material builder, and we're gonna assign that to the water. This is easy and straightforward, to be honest. And as you can see, we have something, and we're gonna dive into that material. and we're gonna make it translucent. You see, we have decent water, not bad, right? So this is white water, and we're gonna add depth to it. You see, we don't have we have depth to this water, and as you can see, this shiny part, as you can see, love it. So we're gonna add depth to that, and as you can see, nothing happened. Oh boy, what is the problem? Why is not working? I don't know. Let me try again. You see, depth in Houdini, it's have a trick. You see, you need to assign a color rather than the white color to the translucence, and the depth will work. I don't know why. I'm not a technical guy, to be honest. So it's working. I don't know. Okay, as you can see, we have these two color to adjust the translucence, as you can see, and yeah, it's not bad. You see, okay, this is a good beginning, to be honest. Okay, now we're gonna import the sub. We're gonna use sub import to import the VDB, the volume, as a splash water or white water, and we're gonna of course create a material builder. Sorry, not material builder, pyro material, and we're gonna name it, for example, white water or white. Yeah, I'm lazy, that's obvious. And we're gonna dive in, and we don't need these two. Far as I know, these two will make error. We got error in karma. So yeah, we have the white water, and we're gonna assign that. Easy, right? Okay, we assign that, and we're gonna manipulate the pyro material. And as you can see, yeah, you see, what the heck? It's not changing. Why is that? Let me check the density. Boy, what is the problem? Let me try again. Let me see what is that. Okay, I guess we not assign the volume. I didn't assign the volume. Instead of that, I assigned the field, the density. So that's my bad, sorry. So we have the volume now. We're gonna manipulate that, and we have amazing stuff in volume, you see. So if you like this kind of video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Share it if you want, that will be amazing. So we have our pyro material, as you can see, and yeah, for the foam and splashy, for the water, I'm always crank down the smoke density. And as you can see, we have that, and I manipulate these two parameters. Honestly, I don't know the technical aspect behind that, but it will make my my pyro more flat and awesome and cloudy. So as you can see, we have that, and we have this render. Not even close for that. As you can see, I wanted to do that in simple way, but as you can see, we are not close. So we need to deep dive in the resolution. First, let's crank up the resolution. I cache this one, as you can see, with upper resolution. It took so long, man, the Houdini. And we have this mesh, and you see this is before and after. We have more resolution, and this is with a flip book. You see, pretty amazing. That's what I needed. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Now, as you can see, we have this water simulation, and we have this white water. I crank up the resolution here, and as you can see, and in the post operation, you see that? Okay, you can change the voxel size, and yeah, we have that. And out of the box, you see, amazing. We have amazing render now. You see that? Let me show you. You see? Wow, mesmerizing. Love it, love it. We're gonna make it better, of course. And as you can see, we have the water and we have the sun and the white water. Yeah, it's working, you see. But we can always tweak the water material. You see that? We can have a reference. It's so important to have a reference in render process, you see. It will guide your brain and your eyes, you see. Amazing. You can compare that. And yeah, you see, we have something with the translucence color and the translucence depth color, you see. And this operation is depend on white water, you see. If you disable the white water, it will react so weird. So always enable the white water for look depth here. And as you can see, we have this pyro and pyro material. And as you can see, we can manipulate these two parameter. And you see this amazing highlight. I love it. And you can decrease that, and you can use anisotropi, anisotropi, and you can manipulate that, and it will make your cloud more shinier, I guess. Again, I'm not technical guy, guys, and yeah, this is what we got so far. You see, it's not bad. And if you want to make it more like that, you need more time. You see, I am trying to show you the way, you see. So as you can see now, I will adjust the camera, and I will add depth of field, because this is enabled on the Karma setting by the default. And we're gonna go to the sampling and bring the stop down. You see, 0 it's mean disable, and the value between 0 and above, it will give you, of course, depth of field. You see this blur, and we can adjust the distance, of course. And yeah, this is how we got it here. Amazing, you see that? And I'm always will exaggerate the f-stop, because we don't have anything like Unreal Engine, this pink plan. So I always exaggerate that, and I will adjust the depth of it. That's it, guys, and have a great weekend. Goodbye.